Welcome to this meditation, channeled by Sananda Kumara. Please find a comfortable position with your back straight. Close your eyes and connect with your body. Before we begin, we advise you to set an intention from your heart for this experience. Repeat with me, mentally or if possible out loud. I allow myself to be open to love. I allow myself to be in the present moment. I allow myself to connect with my body. I allow my energy to flow freely. I am here and now. Take 3 deep breaths and get ready. The channeled meditation is about to begin. I wish you a beautiful journey.
Every time you try too hard, you forget that you already is in the deepest level of you. Every time you pretend you already are by using a mask, you are forgetting that you already is. Every time that you think life is a challenge or things are too hard, you are forgetting that is already inside of you everything perfect. Every time you struggle with repetition and you deny the possibilities of positive or negative outcomes, you are forgetting that everything already is inside of you. It may become the negative, it may become the positive from your perspective. You are the one that chooses. If one is possible, the other also must be by divine law. If you deny the negative outcome, you also deny the positive outcome. Allow them both to be and choose. You create how you want to feel, as if you are preparing for the negative outcome or for the positive outcome. If you are in denial, choose carefully how you're gonna deal and react to life. There is a strong possibility that everything that will come out of you will be tainted by your denial. What you are forgetting about yourself, what you're repressing, what you're trying to hide. It may have unfriendly repercussions into your destiny. Memories from the past, old realities that is struggling inside of you may overcome your desire to create something amazing and beautiful. This struggle and this repetition is part of your destiny, but not as a creation if you're wise to move it with love and acceptance. Every reality can be changed in a singular instant. In a heartbeat, everything can become again what you choose. Everything can realign it immediately. Every negativity can be put in suspension. You can acquire the taste for the challenge of trying again and again to create the beauty of what you want to create, instead of denying your negativity and later on feel like a victim of your own demise. But remember, don't try it too hard. It's not about struggle, fighting, denying, resisting, diminishing yourself. It's about surrendering, allowing and creating from a space of profound acceptance that everything is possible. That is the space, everything is possible. The deep, profound abyss, the most highest aspect of I am. All is one. All is just one thing. You are the one that choose the spectrum of it. Please understand, if it's all one, both must coexist. Inside of you, embrace all possibilities, but choose. Choose and prepare for what you chose. Do not prepare for what you are denying, struggling with. So remember, everything already is. Every possibility, every outcome. You need to create wisely and to embrace all the possibilities without denial or fear. Why to be afraid? When we choose carefully, we are remembering that everything is possible because we are creators of reality. Every positivity can coexist. Everything can be amazing. Why to deny something that is amazing and tastes good for yourself? Out of fear. But remember, everything has repercussions. If you choose one, you're denying the other in the spectrum of vibration. Understand, this is not a contradiction. If you choose love and a life that mirrors it, fear must be included and accepted, but not as a reality, because you chose your manifestation. So remember this. What is the frequency and vibration? What reality you want to see expressed, sprouting from you? Prepare for it. If you are trembling inside every day, fearful, and your reality is a reality of struggle that reinforces your fear, take a hint. Remember, what you are doing matters. What you are thinking and feeling matters. Do not create obstructions with your past. Do not allow your old behaviors and form to be an imposition on your way. This struggle of repetition is unhealthy for anyone that is aiming to create something beautiful and amazing out of the old patterns of me struggling with reality. I am a divine creator, and everything that comes out of me comes with my consciousness. You are the one holding the brush, and your emotions, your thoughts is what is painting your canvas of reality. I know that you may contradict yourself from time to time, and this is a journey, it's okay. Again, polarity may coexist inside of you, but integrate it, make it one. And the one is the choice you make, so everything is already inside of you. Remember that again and again and again. Everything already is. Love everyone. Love every outcome. Love every possibility, because this is life. This is the divine. The darkest abyss is still the divine. The highest form of I am is still the divine. This is a realm of contradictions, of illusions that is made it possible because there is a separation. But it's just an illusion. Go back to the reality inside that everything is one. So when you are choosing from the spectrum, do not deny the whole. Otherwise you're stuck in repetition and in struggle. There's this beauty, this amazingness that you can choose. Just be careful with your words. phrases, sentences, especially the ones you acquire the taste for believing in it. If you're struggling with something, try not to deny it, to resist it. Embrace it. Why this is happening to me? What choice I made? Did this situation, this person is mirroring to me? What is the contradiction inside of me that I need this expression in my journey? How can I release this situation, this person, this object, this whatever is happening to me to take a new form and shape because I regress to a prior state of completeness in my heart, my core. And I don't need this self-denial and conflict expressed in this form. Maybe a flower will sprout out of it. Everything can become a blissful experience. How can we embrace the contradiction outside as a mirror of our power of choices? And then focus very clearly what makes us feel in love, powerful, addicted to life in a beautiful way, a reservoir of joy, of self-creative expression, is embracing life and overwhelmingly, beautifully, incredibly expressing your creations that makes hearts sing around you. It makes life shine around you. Embrace contradiction. That's the way to come back to oneness. A very simple aspect. Look carefully to your life, to your journey, to your creation. Be careful with your thoughts and mannerisms, your habituality, the way you overthink things, overanalyze them. Be careful with your thought patterns. They are creating realities you don't want to coexist with. Become aware of them. What do I do? How do I overcome them? What I should do? Be silent, observant, and creative. What do you mean creative? Dream, visualize, manifest. What do you mean by manifest? Get empowered by a vision that feels good and aligned in your body. What sentences sprout from that sensation? What kind of mind, of intellect arises out of that frequency? Ignite the frequency and allow it to inform you with its own intelligence. And then repeat, write down, remember it. When life is in trouble for you, feeling too strongly destructive, go back to it, remember. Go back to it, remember, move. When you contradict yourself, try and guess what will be the outcome if you remain in that position, and quickly remember yourself, there is better ways of dealing with stuff. So again, my beautiful creators, this day we are calling you to a strong awareness about mannerism and old ways that needs to be forgot, relinquished. Mannerisms that are no longer serving you in the way you think, in the way you act, in the way you perceive. in a way you contradict yourself constantly by denying, by falling asleep when you need to be very awakened and precise. Why I do this? Why I deny the profound love that I deserve into the actions of care, guidance. If I say to others that I love myself, if I keep repeating that I love myself, remember, it's not about just saying it, but allowing that saying it to mobilize you. Allow it to be a saying that mobilizes your body, your energy. Don't say just with your mouth, say with your body. Include everything into your own decision. If you're just saying with your mind without energy, you are in self-denial. Again, a beautiful opportunity to observe, to move. To contradict means to create a form of peril to your own child and existence. Not one you should be afraid of, but one that put at stake your own creations. As you are putting a lot of movement of energy to create beautiful realities, and this struggling and repetitions may put astray what you are creating yourself to be beautiful. It's a form of self-rejection, of sabotage, the denial of your own harvest. So be careful with your thoughts. Be careful with how you move your energy. Because it is before the great harvest that many of us fall astray. As it is in the great harvest where all of our dreams manifest that we were creating. And remember, dreams are never the end goal. They are just a lighthouse of passion. A fixation to move our beautiful energy to manifest and then create more and more beautiful dreams and things to manifest and more beautiful things, creating movement to put a dynamic force into creation. Instead of being just a homogeneous dead energy, it becomes very much alive, full of flow. And there is the beautiful big dreamers, the creators of I am, that make this universe so amazing and unique. And you're all part of it. That is what it means to be a God, a creator of realities. So to overcome fear, fear from desiring, fear of not achieving your desires, there is the contradiction, the opposing force inside of you, yes and no, failure and success. One can embrace everything and still dream and mobilize everything as an arrow of divine energy, aiming beautifully at the heart of beauty everywhere. Make it so. Move along into greater contradiction, so be aware of you. Be aware of your destination, of your choice, of your dream. Dream big, dream large. Enjoy, my beautiful soul. Celebrate it. Dance with it. It may be a narrow path at this moment, and you need to be very much careful with your thoughts to guarantee a destination, but this is not a problem, it's just part of the dance. That is that difficult movement of the rehearsal of a dance. The difficult step that makes that dance even more beautiful. Oh, it's coming, that difficult moment of the dance, you know. But everybody will be in awe with your creation. So it's worth it to practice, rehearsal that beautiful step. And this beautiful step is the one that you're coming closer to the end, to the momentum of harvest. So remember, your contradictions, your struggles, your fights, you must be aware of them, embrace them, keep an eye on them, Let them play on the background without resisting to them, and put your focus on the beauty that is coming. Everything is one inside of you. Everything is possible. So just keep your focus and allow it to come quickly and beautifully. So it lands on your lap effortlessly. Well, effortlessly, looking from the outside. Because you know how much you move the inside, like a gymnast. You learn to dance, to move beautifully your energy and frequency. This is the message of I am to all the souls here and now present. So be it, and so it is. Every creator have a form of denial. To change, to manifest, and to create a bridge between the parts and the forms inside of us that needs to coalesce as a simplified version of us in the inner space. One that can see contradiction in the eye and everything around it and embrace it. A challenge that maybe seem easy when described, but is very difficult when there is strong emotions that represents energies that may be spiraling in the same way for a long time. Like a spinning wheel, it has a momentum. When you try and touch it, it hurts your hand. It's spinning too fast. So there is a way to move a spinning wheel. You need to go to its center, where it is stable. You need to go to the center of things. You need to go deep into it. But if you identify with the emotion, you will get sick and confused. But if you go straight to the center of self-confidence, without identifying or denying it or resisting it, if you put your foot in the spinning wheel and you stop because you're afraid, you'll be in the worst position. It's too much movement. But if you go with confidence to the center, to the core, and you hold the grip of concentration and clarity, knowing that this spinning wheel must move in a new direction, then it becomes easier. What it means is that you face your emotions breathing deeply, rounded. Rounding is the confidence. Clarity is the purpose, that you know what you are doing. This energy that is moving inside of me, it's not taking me in the direction that I want. And this emotion may feel very disagreeable to my taste. Sour, fearful. I don't want to feel it. But that is the self-confidence of a transmuter, of a guide that goes to the core of that sensation and say, this is not the way, this is not the path, I understand, but this is part of the contradiction of me. If you are real, the opposite must also be true. So let's choose what we want. So you move that energy by decreeing out loud, by challenging yourself, by jumping, by running, by creating a new reality in your inner space. Move the energy. Create the beautiful heaven you deserve. Heaven is created by you when you move your own parts in a beautiful tune of amazement, because you learn from your mistakes. You once were a child, now you are no more. The child may reside inside of you, but you are the guide and the creator. Remember, you are alive. Remember, you are the consciousness observing. Don't get distracted. Don't get hypnotized by the events and circumstances around you, that you forget that you are alive. You are a consciousness. Otherwise, you keep watching the movie and forgetting that you are its director, that you must stand up and guide where things go astray, where things are going bad, where sensations and the spinning wheel is going too fast in the wrong direction. You must stand up and firmly grip it. Go to the center, to the core of it, to not to get confused, and move it. And move it wisely, as you know, you remember, you have clarity, you have understanding of your dreams, you know where you want to get, you know what you're aiming to create. Go to the core of it. That's why it's easy to describe and hard to move, because we are in the moment. Experiment those emotions. And we don't know how to act. We just get sick and stray. And it's very easy to forget that we are the guide, the director, the one that must take that and move it to a direction. Otherwise, the ego and its conditionings will come up as a self-propelled automated pilot. And this automated pilot was programmed by conditions of your reality. In this reality, I mean the old one, where all the contradictions and mistakes of the growth of this humanity is programmed into your cells, in your body, in your mind. So remember, this autopilot will try to do its best, but in many ways it's programmed to fail. And fail, I mean to fail to create the reality you're aiming to. He is programmed to create the old ways. You must teach the program. You must teach the autopilot by repetitions. Do it 100 times, 1,000 times we will learn, and eventually we'll do it for you. It must be reprogrammed. It's there to serve you. When it's doing its mistakes, it is still serving you. It doesn't know better. It's doing it wrong. It was misprogrammed. But this is the process of repetition that will teach it. Right now, the director must intervene. It's more work for the director. The crew that must work, it's not working the best way. So you need to intervene constantly. But one day you can just sit in your chair of direction and allow the amazing crew you created to do its thing. You can just enjoy the beauty of well-oiled machine making its magic in your life. But right now you must act. So when you feel all of those emotions, those confusions and negativity, ask yourself, am I preparing for the worst? Or am I believing and trusting in my creations? Do I have faith in the God Creator that resides inside of me? I am a spark of the divine, and by divine decree its extension. What am I doing? Am I doing my worst to create a terrible reality for myself? Or am I doing my best and rejoicing it? Oh, but it's getting hard, Sananda. The energies are negative. I feel very weird. I know. It's not pleasant sensation, I understand you. Move fast. Go closer to the center immediately, not to get distracted by the emotions of the situation that you are enveloping yourself with. As fast you can go to the center, the best you can choose. What it means to go to the center, it means many things. Go to your heart. Go to the core of the emotion. Have a grip. Be aware. Move the energy by breathing, decreeing out loud. Change your destiny. Move the energy. Remember, you are the creator. How we do this? How we change a life? By choice. It's hard to choose with all of those negative emotions trying to tell me that nothing is possible. Everything is gone. But you still can choose. At every millisecond of your time, the linear time you believe, there is a rebirth of all universe and creation. Everything is reborn at every given millisecond. Every heartbeat of this creation, things can change and manifest differently. The quantas of the atom
is coalescing by the observant degree. So the coalescing may change instantaneously, but people still need the illusion of time to create. So time will come, but everything will change. So remember, you are the one that is guiding. There is no disaster. There is just misaligned creations. There is no terrible things. There is just poor decision. And behind the poor decision and misalignment, there is old beliefs and patterns that you didn't saw, you didn't move because you were denying them, because you were afraid of them, because you regret them, because you cannot love them and move them immediately. So learn to love, to change, to manifest by going deep into the darkness of you, bearing the light of I am, that is your consciousness, with love inside. Love as a way of allowing, perceiving, connecting, and integrating everything again as one singular self, as you already know and understand very well. It's your destination. It's the new earth. The coming back to home, to the prior reality of I am, where everything is unified as one creation, one reality, one mind, body, energy, everything as one. How deeply can you go in that sensation of oneness? Observing regret, denial, everything, and just be at ease that everything is sacred and perfect as it is one creation. And then reminding yourself, I am the creator. Why to fight with anything? I can just choose wisely and differently. Embrace the beauty of everything. So be it, and so it is.
How can we change so fast and still know that me is me? Well, there is no me that there is a me to be me to begin with. The me that you want to know if you are me, it's not really a me, it's an illusion, a regression, a prior state of identification. It's something that you used to see. It's like a landscape that you got used to observe when you open the window, hold your eyes, and you say, this is me. You're not the landscape. You are not what is there outside the window. You are the one looking through it. So please, when you ask yourself, but how do I know if I am being me? There is no me to begin with. There is no landscape that can define you. Come on, you know this better. There is no me to be found in the landscape. There is familiarity to be found in the landscape. There is appreciation, maybe your choices, maybe things you like you want to keep seeing at the landscape. I understand you. But there is no me there in the landscape. The me is inside the window, observing it. So who is the me is the one who is already asking. So you're always the me. How can it be otherwise? What you're truly wanting to know is, how do I do when I'm so stuck into a familiarity that when things change, I was so confused, believing that the landscape was me, that now I feel weird and strange by the change of the landscape. That's the true question. Well, why you were attached in the first place? Why you're holding to something? Why is that important to you? That's the real question, eh? What that thing that you are so attached to is giving to you? Because there is no real sense of me. You understand this. Everything will change, you feel differently. Yes, that's the truth, huh? But how can you give that maybe stability? That sense of direction, maybe? Because that's what comes with fast change, huh? Things get kind of weird, huh? Spinning too fast, where should I look, huh? And it's a weird thing because as we go changing, there's a part of us wants to look to everywhere. So many things to look, huh? Should I change my destination? Ooh, if you change your destination, you may get very sick, huh? You need some stability there. You need some stability there, child. Everything can get very weird, very lost very quickly, huh? You need something to hold you close, huh? That's the real question. That's the real question. I'm changing too fast, huh? And when I'm changing, I want new things. Maybe every 5 seconds I want a new destination. Things are getting very weird inside of me. Oh yeah, I understand. I need to stabilize myself. So let's go to that old landscape. So I may feel stable. Oh, that may be a disaster. I know that. Oh, so contradictory to everything you're doing. Oh, don't go there, I would say, child. That's a huge mistake for you. That's not good. Go to your destination. Keep your focus. Keep your focus. Keep a steady eye. That will ground you. That will ground you, definitely. When the wheel is spinning too fast, keep your focus. Remember your aim. It will stop spinning because that's the nature of keeping your focus in your aim, isn't it? Things will stabilize it. But if you're focalizing to create something new and then things will start spinning and you lose your focus, you go back to the old because now I'm fucked up. Sorry for cursing out loud, but makes things more interesting. So remember yourself. Why this is happening? What is going on? It's happening because you were creating. Come on. You were changing your landscape. You're creating something new. The landscape will change and you forget that you're not the landscape. Now you feel completely confused. Now your mind is fucked up too because you lost your focus. So you want to go back. Oh my God, no, this is going wrong. So you run back to the window. Oh my God, now I feel safe. It's the same old landscape. I know who I am. Yes, because I still think that I am the landscape. Oh, thanks God. Oh God, then you lost it again. Come on, guys. Step up to the challenge of becoming a creator. You know how to do this. You remember, you learned it already. You just need to remember. You're just forgetting it. Come on, you learned it so well before. Now is the moment to go fast. I know it's harder, but that's the reality of things. What do? You fight with the reality of things. What good do you bring to you? That is the nature of reality, changing everywhere, very strongly. Ooh, how can we change so fast we'll not capsize the boat? Because we get lost in the huge waves that are moving. No, need to have a focus. If you keep changing the direction of the boat, every wave that comes, we will fall down. Capsize the boat. Be definitely sure about it, because if you're in the middle of the wave, you need to keep it going straight. But maybe I want to go to another direction and the boat is capsized. Not good for you, child. Not good for you. Definitely not the best behavior at all for you or any creation. So what I'm telling you is, remember, you're not a landscape. And if you decide to change and you jump in the wheel of creation and everything is circling very fast around you, and every 5 seconds you see something interesting or you question your own choices, you start to feel very crazy. Denial will come, contradiction, you say, oh my God, what the fuck I did? And you go back, you regress, and that's a mistake right now. You cannot do this. I know it's hard, but hey, child, go back. This is not an option. This is straightforward. Go to the center of you, guys. Go to the center, go to the core, to the heart, and remember, what I am doing here, what I choose to create. Keep your focus. The contradictions will be overcome in a second. Everything will become inside of you, and you know again where are you going, because you're not the destination, you're not the landscape, you are the observer, the chooser. So be careful with your words. Remember, you are the one who is choosing. So if you're choosing many things too quickly, you get lost. Choose, keep the choice, keep the choice. Focus. Focus, keep the contradictions out of your mind for a second. When you're focalizing, to remember you are your destination because you are the observer. So the landscape is only relevant if you want to watch the fucking damn landscape. So landscape needs to change if you want to change, because you are the one observing. It's reflecting you, guys. Come on. Keep the focus, keep the focus. Allow the movement to be weird and oh my god, there's a tempest. Woohoo! Wow, 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 what the heck is going on? Oh my boat! Oh, what I'm going to do? Keep it focused, guys. Allow it to be like this. Don't contradict yourself in those moments, because the wheel is spinning too fast. You get sick. Wow, it's weird. Whew, I know. It's a challenge to be a master of creation. Don't deny it. That was your choice. You were here for it. You were born in here for experimenting it. So keep it focused, guys. You know how to do this. You know how to do this. You learned it before. Come on, remember. Keep it focused. Keep it focused. Keep it steady. Then all those waves of your own creations coming to alignment to manifest what you want will come to softness. Okay, now if you really want, you can change your landscape again, but remember, if you do it, then will come another wavy moment of change and transformation. Then you get lost and confused again. But if you know how to deal with all of this, because you remember, you are not the landscape, you are the observer, the chooser, then all of this may be just fun for you. It's just fun. Come on, think about it. You were enjoying your landscape, you no longer want it. You know you're not it. You create a new dream and vision. Everything will get messy for a little bit as reality reconfigures itself. You get completely lost, but it may seem like a roller coaster. If you aim correctly, you can take wave after wave after wave after wave after wave of opportunity to make it even more interesting. And then things quickly realign in this new landscape you were dreaming, because you know you're not the landscape. You are the dreamer. You are the person behind the window. So please stop identifying so much with the landscape. Who is the me? That it's me. There is no such thing. But all my life, I thought it. What's going on? Yes, I know. I know you were taught like this. It's the old ways. It's a contradiction, I know. It's behavior, belief, reality, child, mistakes, creating that idea that this is real. It's very interesting. But it has a cause and effect that you stay contradicting yourself constantly and stuck in repetition. Because when things start to move, you go back to the old ways. We know the picture. So correct yourself. Oh my God. You're gonna move. Things are going to spin. Maybe very weird. If you go back, repetition. Now it's not the moment for that. Too much at stake, too much energy, too much movement. You need to go faster and stronger to the front of your dream. That's the way of the wave is going. Move. Dance with it. Yee-hee, woohoo. One side, other side. Yeah, woohoo, woohoo. Go. Focalize it. Remember the dream, remember the goal, move the energy, spin fast, spin fast, spin, arrive, woohoo, destination, good. Now a new dream, woohoo, yay, new life. beautiful things happening, new inspirations, new ideas. I will grow with it, I will expand, things eventually will get boring. I know I need to go deeper, I need to go new direction. I will dream again, things will get boring, and I will spin fast again, and things will go, and that's the wheel of creation. It's beautiful. Woohoo! That's the reality you chose to be in. The reality of I am in a splitted way where you can dream and create whatever you want as a God creator. Woohoo! It's a beautiful thing. I love it. You should love it too. I think you love it, so learn to love it in a way that makes sense to you. Stop fighting it. So, I don't know what's going on. I feel very weird. Be wise. It's normal. It's how it should be. Because I am dreaming. Because I am creating. I'm foregoing my addiction for a fixed landscape of pain and sorrow. Wow. Whew. Thank you. I remember that now. Thank you. Oh, that's a choice. Yes. I must forgive myself, you know. I have been fighting with myself lately. Yes, I know, child. I understand. It's completely understandable. To be wise is to learn, right? So learn. And I think you should learn fast, to be very honest. It's a moment now to move, to comprehend that's the real thing that's going on. That is the reality you're creating. And that's the destination. So move fast with it and change as it changes, because you are forever safe. As you are the one observing. There was never any danger for you because you're not even here. Yay, you are elsewhere. This is just your consciousness moving around. So play with it. So be it, and so it is. Every time that we try too hard, things may get dangerous in our sense perception, because it feels that we cannot cope with everything that's moving around. The destination sometimes requires this adaptation, and fearful thoughts make it worse. So understand that fear creates the reality you are afraid of and changes things. And you may say, oh, it's dangerous to change. No, it's dangerous to try too hard and then do not understand the mistake of fearful thoughts when you're trying too hard. Because if you're trying too hard, it means that you're moving a lot of energy and you're changing the way you need to change. But if you're forceful about it, it may get yourself to the edge, and then fear gets stronger. So go as fast as you can, but don't be forceful about it, okay? Understand that if you get afraid in the middle of this, it may feel like a little bit like a disaster for you. Because you're changing, you're doing so well, now things go so weird. Well, it's because you're spinning too fast, you understand? So when you're trying too hard, and you are doing it from your heart, because you believe that's the way to go, and you keep changing, right? Try to be less sensitive about the repercussions of your choices. And if you're trying too hard, that may seem a very good thing. Remember not to be forceful. Remember that you may regret later to say, maybe I committed a mistake. I was too strong, too hard to myself. So give it a time, give it a break, breathe deeply, and change. Not your destination, but the way you are dealing with the consequences of the change inside of you. Move it fast though, because you're still spinning, remember. So this moving fast means that I will take care of myself very, very, very vigilantly. And if I get weird, and something inside of me starts to get very afraid and well, shit itself to death, you need to act fast, right? Go to it. Do not pretend it's not going on. Give it a kiss. Put it in your lap. Say beautiful things. Change its destination, not in the outside reality, but at how it feels inside. Okay? So remember, your past, it's no longer a beautiful place to reside. The only beautiful place to reside is in your heart, being loveful to yourself. So if you're trying too hard, there's always change coming your way. And
It's not a bad thing, but if you keep yourself frightened all the time about it, it may get very weird. And weird not in a way that's different, weird in a way that may seems like sometimes like everything is going wrong. But because you're afraid. So, how can I say this in a way that to make you feel good about it? Quit the act of being afraid as a way to feel that you know yourself. That's what I can say to you, because sometimes fear is just that, you know. It's a form of repetition. You know? I know fear is an old friend, but right now fear is your enemy, you know, because it's not going to do good things for you. So when you move the wheel, because you're trying very hard, and you're doing your part, and it's a beautiful thing, you know, you should rejoice of it. When you start to get very frightened, don't be forceful about it. Give it a rest. Not about your outside destination, or may I say your dream, because there is no outside in this sense, but you understand what I mean by that. Go and change your inner space with a lot of love and care. But be quick about it, because you're still spinning. Don't forget about it. You put a lot of movement there, so the spin is fast. How do I do this? Be in the center. Breathe deeply. Be in the center is much safer there. Be in the center of things. Be in your heart. Be in your heart and love every part of you. Calm them down. Calm them down, bringing them back to you. Let go of fear as a way of, you know, identifying the landscape in a sense. You know? So remember, calm them down, in the center, breathe, and remember, oh, I'm still spinning very fast. And then go back to your dream and allow things to change. And that's so nice, isn't it? Because from it can be glorious creations. Glorious beauty is arising around you. So why to be afraid in the first place? Because all of you guys are creating beautiful things. Your fear, of course, it's not, but your dreams are so beautiful and nice. I love them. So be careful about your thoughts and your patterns, and everything will be just ridiculously fine for you. And then that you can remember and say, wow, that was a very interesting phase of my life. It was amazing. I was learning so well. Thank you very much for your wisdom. So be it and so it is. All of us here now are divine entities and creators of reality. Right here, right now, we can all pretend that we're changing our destination, or we can actually do it. And by actually doing it, it must include the body, our thoughts, feelings, emotions. Whew. And we have repercussion because we will feel different after moving the energy. So how do you feel today? What the heck is going on inside this amazing temple of you? What is going on? What can you express in this inner space? Whatever is going on, beautiful or ugly. And again, this is just labels. Make it easy to remember. This is everything beautiful in a way. So what is moving? What is moving? What is moving? Is there fear? Contradiction? Doubt? What is going on? Are you resented? Why? Are you sequestering your time by feeling guilty? Whew, no, come on guys, let it go of it. So let's move this energy, okay? Let's make it different. But not by fighting or denying it, by being wise in using techniques. Many of them you already know. Let's choose one, beautiful one. Let's choose maybe this one. Let's imagine that your body is an amazing river. A beautiful river. Yes, you know this technique. Some of you, others know, but let's go with it. Your body is a beautiful, amazing river. And this river is flowing the waters, and is a golden water. And this golden water is the flow of life itself. It's a divine flow that makes you pulsate with life. How is the riverbed? How is the riverbed? Is it full of stone, rocks, and pieces of trash? Or is it flowing beautifully? How is the water? Is the water me creating vortexes and spraying water somewhere? Is there anywhere that the water is not flowing beautifully? It feels like a struggle. Perceive all of your body. Your legs are two parts of the river coming together in your waistline and flowing up and up and up. So is your arms. How is the flow of the water? Now visualize two beautiful golden hands of light. And these two beautiful golden hands of light, they are huge, and you can move them. You can move them inside the water to calm down the water. You can remove the trash, rocks. You can smooth out your inner space. Allow the symbology of the water to be represented in your body, to know where is some turmoil inside. As every organ, if you don't know it yet, represents an emotion, a part of you. Every single part of your organism has something to inform about you. To create this possibility by being wise and observant. You deserve more intimacy with you. Move the energy, be wise. Caress the water, enjoy the water. Use your golden hands. But you have in the borders of the river is your energy field per se. How is the borders of the river? Is it beautiful? Is there ugly parts in the borders of the river? Can you plant new vegetation, flowers? Maybe you can even create a small temple or altar in a place that you know you need a special protection. Maybe in your belly, in your heart, whatever you think it's required more love. Make it beautiful around the river. Is there any part that's especially ugly, the borders? You know that there the energy is leaking. You can ask yourself, why my energy is leaking right here? And something will come as an answer. But something there. Wow, what is the best thing to plant here? What is the color of the roses or the flowers I'll plant? Maybe put a beautiful crystal. What kind of crystal I should put here? Put a crystal there. Okay, nice. More interesting now. Maybe you can call your help from your alien friends that will bring some symbols for you of healing or protection. Or maybe you can even call some archangels from a higher dimension to come and give a hand. Say, hey archangel, can you please help me with this part here? It looks difficult for me. Keep cleaning, keep taking care of, from the bottom of your foot to the top of your head, everything, every part. Now allow a huge blessing of light to go through all the water. The sun is shining and reflecting all the water. It's cleansing it, making it more sacred and beautiful. And maybe you can see if there's any part that still needs a little bit of a touch. Now the water that's passing through your body is going so much more beautiful back to the divine, to come back to you again and again and again, blessed, sacred. As you do this, more and more water can flow more beautifully and clean. Now imagine there is a golden thread passing in the bottom of the river from your foot to your waistline, to your spine. And a lot of sacred energy moves through it. Now the energy of this light and this string in the bottom is becoming stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, and more energy and more flow is going on. But it flows beautifully, gently through all of you. And everything is shining and shining and shining very strongly, very beautifully. Beautiful, beautiful. Now feel that you're completely stable. You're in the center, you're in your heart. Bring back to your body right here, right now, all of that sensation. You're in your body, you feel your heart in your center, you feel the flow of life through you, as if a part of you is still the river, still reminds the sensation. And now you can start to feel that water passing very strongly and beautifully. You can sense that golden string in the bottom of the river as your spine. And now you can ignite in your bones, in your marrow, in your spine, the sensation of the new earth that is stored there. You can sense your diamond body. And feel the energy of the new earth growing and growing and growing and vibrating, vibrating, vibrating like a bell, resonating, 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 resonating. And all of this flow of water in your body have the frequency of the new earth. And you can sense yourself being moved to the future where the new earth is already fully formed. So it's much easier to feel that energy flowing through your body with that taste of the new earth. Feel it strongly in your body. Feel the center, the core of the universe and its borders, and the energy flowing through the pillar of light and the golden spiral as you are in the new earth in the future. Now bring it here to your body this moment. Make the future your present. How does it feel? The new earth is right here, right now. Allow it to emanate and to change all the atoms around you in this creation. It must respond to your choice, to your frequency. As you are a pillar, you are the roots of the new earth. Allow it to be. Everything in reality must respond. It cannot deny your presence. You are a creator. This is my center, this is my core, this is where I go back to as I am the new earth. So be it and so it is. As you remember, as you feel the beauty of the new earth, I also feel the center, the core of this universe inside your mind. The borders of this universe, in your flower of life. And all creation is happening inside of you in this universe. And in your core, in your heart, you are like a star, fusioning those energies as one. The most beautiful, powerful source of energy in this creation, a fusioning star.
creating, emanating. The source. You are the own source of energy. And as you are this amazing thing, creating, emanating, you remember you are the divine child, becoming one again. Going back to singularity as you awaken in consciousness, you remember and you go back home, becoming one. And from this space you are a divine creator of realities that very wisely and beautifully, harmoniously choose to co-create with the higher mind of I Am. And you can manifest realities, universes of beauty and gentleness, of profound love and enlightened consciousness, of deep and profound harmony with everything that is. And do this in an amazing joyful state, an ecstasy of co-creation and gratitude for life everywhere, here and now, overflowing in your own personal decrees and visualizations. Right here, right now. No. Every pulsation is an opportunity for us as creators, so let's choose wisely this day, this journey, how beautiful it will be by choosing how we're gonna ground it with our narrative, with our emotions, our frequency. So visualize yourself grounding and going back to the frequency you love and you want to see fully manifested, and celebrate in the end of the day. Oh, it's so beautiful to see you all creating wisely, amazingly together with I Am right here, right now. Let's do it beautifully by decreeing out loud. So be it and so it is, because this is my will, the will of divine sacred consciousness, divine sacred presence, manifested right here, right now in this earth, through this phase and temple of I Am. So be it and so it is, so be it and so it is, so be it and so it is. Gratidão, gratidão, gratidão.